Hey guys, it's Becca with So You Want to Be Skinny, and I'm going to give you my 5 tips for successful weight loss. I truly believe if you follow these tips, it will at least help on your weight loss journey. I think anybody, maybe minus somebody who might have some sort of medical condition or something that would keep it from working. I think it'll help anybody. So hopefully these will be helpful for you as well. Feel free to comment below or to message me with things you'd like me to talk about or get my opinion on, etc. So the first tip is cut the excuses. I could probably go on about this forever, but I'm going to say this now. If you are sitting here watching this video and you say, well, I don't have time to go work out, or I don't have time to make my lunch for tomorrow. Yeah, you have time because you're sitting here watching my YouTube video. So even if you quit it now and come back later or don't even watch it at all, if the only thing you get out of it is that actually you really do have time to go and do those things that you said you didn't have time to do, then chances are you do have time to do it. You know, you might say that it's too expensive to eat healthy or it's too time consuming to eat healthier. Yeah, it takes a little bit more effort, but when did we ever get so freaking lazy that we can't go into the kitchen and cook something to eat? When did we get so lazy? When did we get so time obsessed that we obviously have no time to take a break for ourselves? If you don't absolutely have any time at all to make food and you really don't have that time to do it, then maybe there's something going in your life that tells you that you need to slow down. I don't think it's healthy to spend so much time during the day that you actually absolutely do not have time to walk into that kitchen, to take a pan, put it on the stove and heat it up and put something in it and cook it. That's an excuse. Get rid of the excuses. Stop making the excuses. Stop giving yourself reasons why you can't do things. There are so many ways to eat healthy. There are so many ways to lose weight. You just have to be willing to put the time and the effort into it. And if you want it bad enough, you'll do it. You'll do the research and you'll eat things that are better for you. Now, on the topic of eating things that are better for you is my second tip. It is totally quality over quantity. And by quality, I don't mean, some gourmet cheesecake. I am talking quality of food, quality for your body. That's fresh vegetables, fresh fruits, raw organic nuts and seeds that are actually pretty cheap to buy if you get them in bulk, much cheaper than when they're processed, because now you're paying for the company that processed them to begin with, on top of the people, they're buying it from somewhere, so you're covering that cost, plus you're covering the cost of the worker, plus their insurance. I mean, that's what you're doing. You're paying for all of that stuff. It is all about quality, and it is fresh fruits and vegetables. I mean, even if you're gonna eat meat, like I am vegan. I have my reasons for being vegan. If you are curious about that, I would love to do a video about it one day. I just don't want to throw that into everybody's faces that isn't really interested in hearing about it. But if you are gonna eat meat, you don't have to buy it from the store. You can go and support your local farmer who probably has it on his farm. I know from where I live, there are tons of farms that grow their own meat. I shouldn't say grow it, but they raise their own beef and chickens, etc., and their own eggs, and they don't have the extra hormones in it. I'm assuming your body will probably break it down a little bit better than at least something pumped with hormones. So quality over quantity. The more quality you eat, I truly believe that the less quantity you're going to eat, because your body is just going to react so much better to it. You're not going to be as hungry. You're not going to be craving crap all day long. You know, something that's like a little piece of cake isn't gonna fill you up, but might have tons more calories than a huge spinach salad with lemon as your dressing. So I truly believe quality over quantity. Now, when you talk about quantity, that is important too. If you don't know how much you're eating during the day, like I remember I used to think, I really didn't eat anything today. And then someone would say, well, what about those gummy bears earlier? Or what about that piece of cake you had for lunch and that was your only lunch? But yeah, but that's all I really ate. Write it down. Write down what you eat. once I started writing things down, that's the only time I ever started seeing weight loss. You don't even have to calorie count it. Just write it down. Look at how much you're putting into your body. Look at what you're actually eating. Are you eating a lot of breads and processed carbs and, pastas and this and that? Are you eating a lot more vegetables? Is there a place where you could substitute vegetables for something that is very high in empty calories? Just write it down. It looks so different on paper. Now the fourth one, and it may come across a little harsh, but move your ass. Move it. If you're sitting here watching this video, chances are you could be out doing some sort of exercise. I've already wasted about 6 minutes of your time. In that 6 minutes, you probably could have been outside, running, walking, jumping around, playing with your dog, playing with your kids, doing something active. Like I said, the first one, get rid of the excuses. Don't tell me you don't have money for a gym. The world is your gym. Make it your gym. Go climb a tree. I mean, why did we stop that when we were kids? I loved climbing trees. Go do it. It's good exercise. It gets you outside. Even when it's cold and snowing, that's okay. There are things to do out in the snow. I know we tend to want to hibernate, but don't. Keep moving. If you have money for a gym, great. Actually go. If you have been paying for a gym for 4 months already, because it is now the end of April, and you've been paying it since January and you haven't been going, I want you to turn this movie off right now, as long as you're not at work watching this, which then you might have bigger fish to fry. But I want you to turn this video off right now. You don't even have to listen to the last tip. Go to your gym and use the membership that you've been paying for the last 4 months or the last year or the last 2 months. You're paying for it. Use it. And the fifth and final tip that I'm going to give you is be patient and set positive expectations. And I've said this before, I'll say it again. Stop looking at those girls in magazines, those guys in magazines, and stop telling yourself that that's what you should look like. You're going to look like you. That is the only person you're going to look like. Set that expectation. Your body is different than everybody else's. And this takes forever to get used to. I mean, I still struggle with it every day. Set positive expectations. This is a journey. This is not going to an end goal. Like, you're going to come to an end goal and you're going to come up with another goal after that. I mean, that's just how it is. That's what you do every time. Oh, I want to get size 4 jeans. Okay, you hit size 4 jeans. Well, I really wish my stomach was a little bit tighter. I wish I was toned. I wish I was stronger. I wish I was this, I was that. I wish I ate differently. Whatever it is, you will come up with another goal. So make sure that you give yourself praise for those goals that you have completed and where you are now. So, like I said, be patient. You didn't put the weight all in one night. You're not going to take it off all in a night. Don't think that because you ran an hour yesterday, you're going to stand in the mirror and it's all going to be gone tomorrow. That's just not how it works. Get off the scale. Stop standing in front of the mirror like I do every day. Stop doing that stuff. Just keep moving. Be healthier. Think of it as what you're doing for the rest of your life. Don't think of it as a diet. Don't think of it as something that's temporary. I can't say that enough. Anyway, I am going to have another video probably sometime either this weekend or I don't know when, but I would really love to do another recipe video. It may be hummus, but I would love to maybe try for the first time making some homemade raw pasta sauce. I feel very icky after knowing and talking so much about processed foods and how bad they are for you that I just tend to not eat it out of a jar. So I'm going to try to make it myself. So maybe I'll do that. I don't know. If there's certain recipes or ideas you'd like me to hit on, please feel free to message me. Put it in the comment box below. Hopefully this video helped you. Hopefully it wasn't too harsh for some of you. I know it's a little bit more blunt than some of my other vlogs, but I thought it was important to talk about. Sorry these are so long. I will keep trying to make them shorter. It doesn't ever seem to work. But thanks for watching, and I will see you guys soon.